9.
15.
Emily.
All right. Give me one
Tell us
second.
what's up. Yeah, you're good.
Right. I've got to look at what we did last week or last time.
It was 2 weeks ago now, so it's been a minute.
Let's see. Let's see. We started out with Tex, which presumably someone told me about it after the fact, but my text didn't go through. But Harry texted the work group saying the horses are gone. If you get to the building, please head east. To which the other people in the group, aka the people who are not at work at the moment, said, "Where is the building?" and sending pictures of vacant lot. And then Gerald sent pictures in the group chat of everybody. Be like, he also texted his D&D group to be like, "Sorry, I missed the game. I got isekai'd." And they're like, "We saw your workplace vanished mysteriously." So we had all that, and then we didn't seem to get any signal after leaving there with Arden and Prince Lucas. We got attacked in the woods. Well, from quote from my notes, Cat Lady attempts flying tackle on Lucas. We had just a little bit of that, and we beat off the people from... The Cat Lady disappeared, but everyone else we got. And it seemed like it wasn't her first time trying to attack the prince. We got some stuff off of the people. There was a ring of necrotic resistance, a pouch of maybe money, but they were stone pieces and not metal. Staff, melee weapon, component pouch, crossbow bolt. There were various conversations, including Gerald having a Zune and playing a Bardcore, which Prince Lucas did his best to not seem interested in, and then proceeded to that night try and steal it with Mage Hand. And then but we got through, and I think we ended as we got to the city of Bijan, which the queen was in, which meant that the prince had to wait outside even though he lives there. Specifically, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen was the Bardcore. Arden the elf seemed really interested in it, but was keeping a lid on it. So Lucas looks disgusted, but then later on he did the thing. Reminder that the prince is 15. Long rest. We get to Bijan. We all go in to meet with the queen, presumably. And it's just Arden. None of the other non-levelers join us. Or none of the other people of this world, I should say. And we were told by Arden, the prince is the one who lives here, but the queen can make an appearance anytime she wants. I would give you all words of advice if I knew what she was going to ask you about. But use utmost respect. She's a much more gentle presence than the prince, but also incredibly strong. Both come from the same tree. The moment you offend the prince, you're aware of it. You do not know the moment you offend the queen until she wants you to know. And that's what I've got. Sorry to not do it so much in character, but
It's okay, thorough, which is good since we had someone not here last time.
this.
I'm dying.
Don't
Aw.
die.
Hi, dying. I'm not dad.
Hi, not dad. I am dad.
I should say not your dad.
Yeah.
He's a dad.
You can all call me dad. No, I take it back. I'm not even going to finish that. Muted myself again.
Daddy.
That was really funny. I was like, oh boy, what's he about to walk into? Face first.
Why did no one tell me that was there? Right in front of my face.
Incredible. Awesome. So yeah, you guys are headed through the city of Bijan towards the palace at the center with Arden accompanying you and leading the way to meet with the queen. Is there anything you guys want to discuss amongst yourselves or anything before we get into that?
So it's just Arden and us, no one else, right?
I mean, there's like people around, but not traveling with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's just like city folk.
I think I'm gonna
They
go.
staring at us, weirdos.
Probably that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, how out of place are our clothes here? I at least
Yes.
put on like the best I could find in our costuming, not like a tabard or anything, but but still, how out of place are we?
You are attracting attention. People are staring at you, and you get the feeling the way that they look at the group and that at your direction of travel is that if Arden wasn't with you, you'd probably be attracting more of a dense crowd. But people are keeping their distance. They know who Arden is.
Okay, so Arden is not celebrity level, but definitely known, which means people are like, oh, those are people that are interesting, but maybe it's interesting in a bad way.
They're like, they are too interesting for me to approach them because that might risk my life.
All right, and then I will resist the urge to play bardcore as we walk through the city.
If you want to get
are the champion.
dragged into an alley, like first thing we get into town, that would be a great way to get to it.
Why? We could technically, we could just technically like air guitar style it. If they know magic enough, they might just think we're really weird wizards.
True.
Because they're not gonna know what lip syncing is. Anyways, yeah, so that's nice. So no, definitely not doing that. I'm just being a normal, not here normal person. Just normal me.
Normal political prisoner. Got it.
I'm just like, okay, everyone. I was like, Arden was nice enough to steer us in the direction of not insulting the queen, so that's good. He also said when I asked him that even if we did insult her, we might not know it immediately. So, and I'm looking at everyone, but you can all probably tell by looking at me and the way I'm saying it is like I'm saying it a lot for myself. So let's do our best to not say anything that could be misinterpreted in the slightest. And then I remember Charlie exists. I look at him and was like, please don't insult this lady to where she kills you. That would be very off-putting for everyone.
I've decided that Charlie will also be sick in world. He's like, I don't feel too well, guys.
Oh,
Hey, real quick, Drake.
Yes.
Our daughter would like her fan back in her room.
Right. It is currently in the front room, but I'm assuming you want me to go install it.
Well, I didn't know if it was still in the garage. Where is it?
It is currently right next to the piano bench.
Okay, cool. Hang on. Let me give her fan back.
Well, that gets done. I'll go, oh, Charlie, that's probably because you keep eating grass. People can't like you're human. I guess you're not human. Your upright person body. I don't think it can digest grass either.
No, the grass is fine. I think I have a cold. I have the snivels.
Yeah,
Great.
grass doesn't really do snivels.
That's weird. I was gonna say, I was like, he's a furbolg. I don't know. I don't know what furbolg biology
you
does
see-
with grass.
You see a look of realization cross Charlie's face, and he goes, "Oh no, am I allergic to grass?"
Hay fever,
Can I wait,
literally.
can I make some
I
sort
won't-
of check on that? Oh, wait, the DM's
Like a
doing
medicine
thing.
check.
Well, I was
Make a
thinking, like,
medicine check if
well-
if you want to try and diagnose.
I don't know if I wanted to do medicine. Can I somehow try and use the system to tell me if there's like a bad status effect associated with grass and his sickness showing up or something? Would that be like, I don't know, like Arcana or like insights or something?
The system would be a medicine check.
Oh no! Okay, well,
I'll assist.
thank you. Was someone a cleric? Do I have blessed? No, that was a different campaign. Dang it! But the assist gives me an advantage, right?
Yes.
Look, the only spell I know how to cast is Fist.
Oh, this is good. That's a 17.
It does seem like Charlie probably is allergic to grass.
Does it show up as like a status thing, like, or I don't know how? What does it appear like to me when I'm like trying to use the system to tell me?
You figure out, you find as you like do a medicine check where you find as it in your, it's in like an analysis skill essentially when you're examining his stats that you can see, which are few. You can't see his whole sheet or anything. And then you go, oh, and then it just flashes the little yellow words, hay fever.
I go, Charlie, I've got very bad news for you, buddy. And I like turn it to show him. I'm like, this
Can he
doesn't in
read?
fact say, I don't know. That's why I'm saying like, well, I was just saying. I go, can you read this? Do you know what this says?
I've always been able to read. No, dang it.
I'm sorry. You can't. I mean, it means not only are you allergic to like grass, but like the spring in general. All like
Divine
plants
punishment.
outside, and I was like, I don't know what you did, but I'm so sorry. Well, there's magic
I fall
here.
to
We
my
might be able to
knees.
fall like you. No, wait, no. I like start like helping him. I was like, we might be able to find magical Zyrtec. Come on, we'll be good.
I've been eating so much grass.
We could tell.
What's funny is that it does nourish me and it tastes the same. It's just I'm just allergic to it.
You guys do recall that the queen that you are on your way to see is a cleric.
Oh,
But would it be too much to ask for?
We'll see if
probably.
she can remove this curse.
How powerful is Claire? Can she do it in real life and fix it?
She is a cleric, so when you think to yourself, like, maybe we can find a cleric, you remember we're definitely gonna find one.
We go,
But
and then I go,
Unfortunately,
I wonder what type of cleric she is, as I'm remembering, because I was like, if she's high enough level as a leveler to be a cleric and a queen, and I'm not saying this aloud. I'm just like, this is the thought process going through Gerald's head. He's like, a high enough level cleric to be queen of a nation, to have killed all her siblings and a bunch of other levelers, probably death domain. Probably not ask for curing. Death is cure from pain. Nope, we don't. I don't bring this up to anyone.
Okay, I like where your mind goes, though. That's fun.
Remember, you got a D&D player in the party. He's like, how would I min-max this?
No. Actually, you can have this one. It has a cherry in it. Okay. That's right. Congratulations. Sure. Finally offloaded that cherry chocolate.
Good.
Sorry.
Disgusting.
What was that?
I said disgusting.
Yes. Very true. Awesome. You guys arrive at the palace, the center of the city, which it is at the center, but very much a fortress within the city.
Okay.
It's definitely-
Slight question, because my brain has Whiterun / Rohan in it. Have I been wheeling up a slope this entire time?
No,
Okay.
no, this is a relatively flat area that this city is built on.
Okay.
So you're good. You're not about to suddenly lose your grip and slide all the way back down to the gate. Which, although that would be funny, don't worry, you're not at risk of that. Arden takes you guys through the sort of secondary gates here into the castle grounds and into the castle, where he leads you guys to. Well, real quick, everybody make me a perception check really quick.
Perception. Is this character good at perception?
Mine
Let's find
is not.
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 It's the worst character I've ever had. I always build them like wisdom based, no matter what. Even if it's a dump stat, it's a good dump stat. Oh, this character sucks.
At least you didn't actually roll it up. Like,
Oh,
Sorry.
I wish I would have rolled it up. I've never had below a 16 on a rolled character. I'm always lucky.
I've had a 3 before.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. Well, Charlie impressively is the one who notices. As you enter, there's not a big amount of like a fanfare or announcing, but Charlie, you do notice that Arden is like making occasional eye contact with various guards and people around, which seems to be how he's navigating where to take you guys. There's just a lot of silent, subtle conversations happening. And so you guys enter a dining room where a woman you can only assume is the queen because of the crown is sitting at a table full of food with many, many places set.
Now, when you say we can only assume she's the queen because of the crown, is she like? I'm assuming not in like regalia. Like, is she in? How is she dressed? If,
Pretty fine clothes, but you were not necessarily expecting to just end up at a dining table here. She's not in a super like
Not a throne
super
room.
lavish outfit. It's way more down to earth than you expected.
Cena, warrior princess, goddess.
She does not. No,
No,
okay.
I know. I'm just saying, like, not. She's not in like I'm here in a big poopy skirt and stuff. She's more functional, I guess. Is the
Yeah.
term. Yeah.
Yeah, the sign of opulence you could pick up on as you get a better look at her is her horns, because she is a tiefling, do seem to have just a like gold leafing on them. It looks like that's maybe not the natural color of them.
That's dope.
That's really cool, actually.
I'm just like subconsciously touching my horns. Like, I wonder if I could get. No, I'll never be able to afford that.
Reminds me slightly of what's her name from Arcane.
I don't
What's
know.
her name?
I don't know what Arcane is. So I'll tell you.
It's a really good show, but I don't know who he's talking about specifically. So,
The ambassador lady with the gold.
Mel,
Is it Mel?
Medarda,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her.
pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys enter the room, and Arden gives a bow, and he says, "My lady," and she stands up and smiles at all of you. She says, "Welcome. I'm sure you are all hungry after your journey. Won't you join me?"
Yes. Thank you. And Harry is going to look and see if there's a place without a chair.
You see one of the servants nearby, like, notices you're looking around and goes and moves a chair out of the way for you.
I'll make sure to tell him thank you.
Which chair is it? Which position?
1 moment,
by
Mark.
Oh, so this is where we have to figure out who ends up sitting closest to her.
One.
That's a good question. Like where we end up sitting.
And also, where do they automatically relegate the probably in their world someone
good.
considered crippled kind of thing?
Yeah. Who did they decide is the top?
That's
If
what
I
we're
give you
gonna
a
find out.
But I'm not going to. We're going to do it in the morning, okay? Go brush your teeth.
Or was that communicated via Arden to someone else?
That's what I'm
Like,
wondering because we never actually declared a leader of the group technically. So now we're gonna find out who Arden said is the leader and who just foists it back on you, the manager at time of duty.
Crap.
As steward of the castle, I point to Harry. I think that's his job to answer.
What is he answering?
Oh,
No,
nothing. It's just a joke. No, we're just wondering
I didn't ask
the
anything. What
placement.
happened?
The placement. Which seat at the table have they moved for Harry?
Oh, it is a long table, but there are no chairs at what you would consider the head or the foot of the table. All of the chairs that are set for you guys are on the opposite side of the queen, so you're facing.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
That's
Yours
way
is, like,
that's way
almost
less
directly
scary.
across,
Good, perfect.
but none. Yeah, they're all a little offset, so none of them are directly across from her either.
Okay, we're fine. I see.
As a cultural thing, I'm going to glance at the table placements to see are the utensils familiar.
No,
Make an investigation check.
not a fork or a spoon in sight. Everything is actually sports here.
Investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
DM, I don't know if this would be a perception check since the time we walked into the city, but I'm just trying to see what I recall about as we were walking in and how since we've been inside the castle fortress area, what the species are and if it seems super varied or if it seems like there's more of like one or the other kind of thing.
Sure thing. Yeah, make me a perception check for that. Oh, Harry.
Yeah.
No,
There are
no, the luck bad. The luck
You
very
recognize
bad.
spoons.
Sorry, too many voices, only one ear.
Sorry. Harry, you recognize spoons.
Okay.
Gerald, you've seen a lot of different kinds of people. You definitely can tell some of them are tieflings. They have some pretty obvious things. Other than that, you're having a hard time with the crowds telling, like, elves from humans and halflings, but from children, and so you're not really sure.
Fair. What's this? I feel like Jack Skellington in that forest. What's this?
So I'm assuming you're all taking a seat to eat.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see whether we're like motioned to sit in certain areas or what. But yes, seating.
Yeah, Arden does go to sit on the other side of the table, so you guys seem to be on like the guest side, essentially.
Cool.
Good cop, bad
Fair
cop,
enough.
interrogation seat style.
The queen also begins to eat, and it seems to expect you guys to. She says, "So, how is my brother?"
Well, last we saw him at the gate, little intrigued by us, as I assume you are.
I'm sure he is. I meant you generally.
I don't know what's been told to you, so I don't know what else to fill in.
Fair enough, I suppose. My main source of information on him is Arden, who's not exactly an unbiased party, as you can imagine.
I'll lean forward a little bit and I'll go, so what exactly are you looking to know?
Well, he's still barely more than a child. I mean, does he seem happy?
I don't know if happiness is the right metric here.
Hmm.
He seems to be
Fair.
trying very hard to be grown up and professional.
True. Do you think, at least in your estimation, I know you've only just met him, but I find first impressions to be valuable. Do you think his ambition will drive him to do something foolish?
As in trying to approach the city and get
No.
himself killed? Or
Something not that specifically. Foolish in general.
I glance at Gerald, just remembering last night with the.
I'm thinking about how he tried to steal. I'm just like, well, I don't know if you necessarily say it was his ambition or his age, but I think with a little bit of tempering, he'll be fine once he understands that. And I say this with all due respect,
Mhm.
that no matter what your position in life, whether noble or non-noble, that your actions have consequences. To say the least, if that makes any sense.
What makes you say that?
And I just offhandedly say, well, I mean, in a dark alley when there's no one but you and another person around, status doesn't stop a blade in the dark.
No, but what did he do to you?
Oh, nothing specific. Just childish, young. Yes. I really curiosity. Too much curiosity and not enough willingness to ask questions. He wanted to seem very much like curiosity and questions about things that seemed interesting were not. How do I put this? He just didn't want to seem like he was interested in things that were what he perceived as lesser or beneath him, if that makes sense.
I see.
And just in case this matters, because I have the Ring of Mind shielding on, just in case anyone was trying to read my mind and see what I was talking about, they wouldn't be able to.
Good to know.
Just maybe in case.
Sure, good to know. Good to know. Well, thank you for sharing that. I haven't seen my brother in person since he was a very small child, as you can imagine. Or I suppose I don't really know how much you all know yet.
I don't even know what would be considered the basics to have been told.
I say what we know so far is levelers are considered dangerous in tools, which means we are now considered something because we're strange levelers that came from another world probably at the behest or through some accident of what is essentially a wanted criminal from what we come to understand. And so we're in a very strange position. First found by your brother, who is I wouldn't say lesser noble. I'm not quite sure how you refer to it in this world. We don't really do monarchy in our world anymore, or even any sort of sovereignties like this. Not for a long time. So
and not
forgive
from
us.
around where we are.
Yeah, so forgive us if the terminology isn't quite correct.
All right. Stepping away a second.
Use a hug and kiss from Drake.
I interject and I go, horses have a king.
I go,
Horses
really?
have a king in your world.
that's unknown to everyone who's not a horse because horses can't speak in our world. So that's
Well, quite
interesting.
interesting.
And I go, oh yes, and I point to Charlie and I go, Charlie the Furbolg used to be a horse, at least in our world, just like we all
my.
used to be humans. And then I
Horses.
And
And then-
Juniper, who's presumably right outside, also came.
I'm gonna say, actually, yeah. What? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask you about Juniper. I don't think
She's
about
not
that.
in the building with you. She's outside.
She's at the table with no. We insist. No. And I go, yeah. So your brother, who we would, I guess, would be considered a lesser noble in this instance, or one under you, is your only living relative, from what we've heard. Let's see. And he was hunted. The place we appeared in our building randomly, our workplace was, that's a place we shouldn't, don't really want to hang out in by ourselves.
Mm-mm.
And I think what we also heard is you're very powerful cleric. And
Oh,
yeah,
oh, thank you.
I think that's about the extent of what we've heard. So comparatively less than most of you, and I point around to the people around here would know, more than people where we're from would know. And yes, your world seems something akin to some of our fantasy stories. So that's about where we're at with that.
It is not often we get realm hoppers by accident.
Oh, but they do happen.
Very intentional.
And I go, and when you say realms, are you talking about like the 9 realms, like the different planes? Or are you talking about like,
Yes.
okay,
Well, I don't know that there are 9 specifically.
I was
It's a
gonna
bit of
say,
an
that's fair, I guess, because technically the realms mentioned in the texts I have about what we assume is your world, from what I gather, or is at least similar to, we're not a part of that. And so if we're here, that means there's definitely more than that.
right. There are many realms. There are some that are easier to get to, and some that are more difficult to tell apart.
Hmm.
You can't get to all of them. Well, it's sort of like some of them seem to be adjacent if they were physically aligned. Some of them you have to go through other realms to get to, if that makes sense. So it's hard to know if they're all properly enumerated.
I mean, that makes perfect sense. It's like when you're going down the highway and you have a clover pattern exit system. And so you have to go on top of others, and they're not the same space, but they're quite literally on top of one another, but you have to cut through to get to another. So it would make sense in that way. But
Environment.
yes, that probably made no sense. Sorry.
No, I don't. I'm fascinated, but I understood only about 80% of those words separately from each other, but not together.
I go, imagine a roadway, but for large automatic carriages that are 4 lanes wide in each direction. And so when you're trying to get off to enter a city, you to make things simpler in a safe manner, you have large, and hold on, let me make sure I don't have a cantrip I can use to explain this. Nope, thaumaturgy would do me no good here. So I'll just in the air, I'm like drawing with my hands, like, so what if you're going in one direction, you get off the highway, but you have to go to a left all the way across all this traffic, and I'm taking people's silverware from around me and lining it up in the directions it would go, and I go, so take this fork or this spoon, and it goes
It all
this
seems
way.
to be spoons.
Yes, so it's all spoons. Interesting. And I say this spoon has to go that way. So this spoon would actually turn to the right, but because of the way the road system is, it would go up and it would spin around in a long right that then eventually goes over all the rest. Just like they would be next to that one that goes under the opposite way from the opposite direction. And you'd have that in all the different ways to either get on or off. It's a level. It's just for mass transit. It's not something I think your society would have at this point because of the hierarchy and the technology.
Does seem like we would have no use for. I am frankly not sure why you need something like that, but
Imagine.
I guess. I don't know.
Imagine your
I'm not
biggest
really sure.
city.
I don't remember why we started talking about this.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. So how can we help you? That's yeah. Or what would you like from us? I guess I don't know.
Can I have South Band back, please?
What?
My
This
my
spoon.
spoon. You're using it
Oh,
as Southbound right now.
I hand everyone their spoons back. I'm so sorry. I'm like rubbing each one with the napkin since I've touched them all. Is the food all spoon food?
Not exactly.
Interesting.
What is the food? Is it?
Fruit and breads and cheeses. There's some meat. It does seem like, as a society, they don't just eat spoon food, but this building, this room in particular, only has spoons in it, and so the food has been portioned to accommodate eating it that way.
So we can assume, which is what I did. As soon as she said spoons, I was like, it's assumed that either A, she wanted to make sure that we weren't going to try and stab her with a fork or something, or
Oh.
two, or B, I mean, she is autistic and does not like forks, and so thus everything in a room she's in is spoons for eating.
Well, right. What do I want from you? That is a very good question to be asking. So, you've heard some of the. What is it? You will be glad to know I do not plan on killing you to gain any levels.
I just
Okay.
go, oh, and I visibly relax. I go, okay,
No.
thank you.
I mean, I won't say it's a complete impossibility, but you would have to be not worth keeping around at all for that to be what it comes to. So, really hoping we don't have to go there.
Us as well.
Good. It is a most... Killing other levelers is very efficient, but very short-sighted, in my opinion. It is better to have more of us than to have less of us. And right now, my kingdom has an unfortunate low number of levelers. So I'm very much hoping to welcome you all into this kingdom and keep you around. At least until you find your way home. I'm assuming that is your goal.
Do we
We
have to go home, though? Do we have to?
I am
Farrell?
certainly not going to force you to. As I just said, I'm happy to get an infusion of new levelers into our ranks.
some of us may want to go home less than others. I'll look at Gerald.
I look at Harry and I just go, Gerald, there's like magic here. You could probably get working legs.
Do you know how much work it took me to get to where I am right now?
I mean,
I'm fine with my legs the way they are.
okay, no, that's fair. But also, if you go back, I might not go, and just take this as my 2 weeks.
I do feel vaguely like we're going to be here for 2 weeks, but I accept it regardless. Look, I'm still. It's not even crossed my mind the should I stay or should I go, except for the song now.
Should I stay?
As I
Should
think of it.
go now? Yeah, you keep that in my head. It's your fault.
How about you, Charlie? You okay? Your Majesty, is there
I fall face down
Grass.
on the table.
Charlie? No.
Oh dear.
He's allergic to the outside.
Oh.
I'm allergic to grass, it turns out. And I've been eating so much grass.
You've been eating so much grass.
I was a
You used to
horse. I'm used to
be a
grass.
horse.
I see. That Very, very unfortunate. Would you like, I don't know, for a realm hopper with an allergy to grass that they've been eating, I'm not entirely sure how my healing will help you, but I can try if you would like.
I would like that very much. Thank you for the offer.
I whip out my player's handbook and flip to the cleric spell section on the back, trying to see if I can figure out what spell she's going to cast and if I can recognize it.
Well, she reaches over and her hand glows and one of her eyes glows and then she casts Suspend Disease. And I'm going to roll something here to see if that works on hay fever.
I'm like
puppy
flipping all through the
have-
book and I'm like, I don't see this one. I don't know what this is. Can't figure this out.
Sweet, she rolled really well. So your hay fever is paused for 24 hours.
Oh, that's
I go, I know you.
I look over at Harry and I go, I have that song. I have both songs.
That's so much better. You said I have 24 hours like this, right?
Yes, 24 hours. Unfortunately, it just pauses it, and so it will be back in 24 hours.
I look him dead in the eyes and I go, that means don't eat extra grass in the meantime because it'll rebound.
No,
and just
I look
hit
at
all
you and
at
I
once.
go, you're wrong. That's the only time I have to eat the grass.
Well,
You have really
mind.
great grass here in your realm, by the way. I just thought you should know.
I would say that I don't mind helping long-term ish, but I'm not probably going to be here. I mean, I'm going to, allow my brother to come home, which means I will leave and go home.
I look at her and go, is there a message you'd like relayed to him? Or I guess that's not really our place, I guess. It just seems like you kind of care for him.
Well, he's the only living member of my family left.
Well, you say that, but the way your at least the hierarchy in this world seemed to go, that didn't seem super important technically. So it
Well,
shows a different kind of attachment, or at least more of a familial bond than we expect. Never mind, sorry, that's not my place.
I confess I have put him in a very odd position by not killing him. Probably has made his life rather complicated. But as I said, I think that it is better to have more of us, and it is a pity that I could only bear one of my siblings.
Well, such as we are, I suppose that we're going to be here in your queen's care. I'm not sure if you have duties for us, or if you would have your brother decide those. But we're here.
At the moment, I am hoping I can persuade him to help you all grow in your abilities. Which is why you'll be staying here. This is not the main palace where obviously I live. This is the training ground, essentially. So this is where we grew up as children. Or of course he still lives here, but this will be a better place for you all to.
Hello?
DM?
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Hello?
Yes,
Hi.
you're back.
What are you guys
okay.
doing here?
It's
A training ground. This is a place.
This will be a better place for you all to practice if you are to stay here for a while. To hone your skills, learn the leveling system since you are from another realm that does not have magic. And I'm hoping it will be good for him to, help some people learn and not be killing them.
All right, perfect. I just have one question.
Yes,
Is there like a library here?
of course there is.
Perfect.
What kind of castle doesn't have a library?
Well,
Look,
was,
we are operating off of certain. Basically, what's in that book from
Mhm.
a fantasy system that we
mixed,
play games in
yes, mixed with
is
like our
similar.
world's medieval time periods and literacy rates in and what would be this world versus what we're used to. It's just it's a
Lots
valid
of
question
assumptions.
from our
There's-
perspective.
Of course. Well, I'm sorry that you all don't have libraries in your castles as a
Oh.
rule.
No, we have libraries in every city and village for the most part
Oh.
where we're from. Everyone is literate.
That's very impressive.
It's
That's
if,
very impressive.
if you would ever like to learn about it or talk about governments, we're here, but different worlds.
I am afraid I really must stick to the government of this world.
Oh no, you're more than welcome to stick to the government of your world. That's literally your rights as the sovereign of this place. But if you ever wanted to hear about others or understand why we have the questions we do, I mean, I know you won't be here, but feel free to write or I don't know, send a spell. I guess that's a thing.
It is. It is indeed a thing. Well, I will take my leave soon so that my brother can sleep in his own bed tonight. However, I will give you a word of advice when it comes to practicing. Something that I have discovered that is killing other levelers might be the most immediately efficient way. It is very wasteful and also not the only way to continue leveling once you have your first one. It's just a lot more specific. I don't know exactly how that'll apply to all of you, but for example, I'm a healer. And healing is something I can practice every day, which helps me gain my levels.
Okay, I start writing it down in my little like notebook. Like that makes sense.
If you all did not gain your first level intentionally, it may be a little trickier to figure out what your specialty is. But if you can figure that out, you should train that.
When you say our specialty, are you referring to like our class or what makes that class special? Because is that not
It
what we can just see in our status sheet with this leveler system?
It is a little trickier than just looking at your information sheet. For example, my brother is classed as a warlock, which means he does not have as straightforward a leveling path as I do. His is much more vanquishing a foe or completing a task from a mysterious entity, which is not as straightforward as healing people all day.
I look at everyone in our party and I'm just like, oh no. We're mostly murder based.
Excuse me.
I'm looking
I
at
can
mine.
probably
Oh, go ahead.
meditate or punch things.
He's just doing jumping jacks to level up, but just on his hands.
Jumping jacks of all things.
I don't know.
Harry,
I couldn't do anything better.
Harry, you and I could probably spar.
That would be very interesting.
Because looking at mine, and you just see mine's all like rage, powerful build. Like I'd hit this thing super hard. I think I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of combat or feats of strength.
Couldn't you just be like a blacksmith or something?
I'll forge a dragon slayer.
Or you could be a farrier who makes like horseshoes. I feel like the best person in the world to craft items for horses would be someone who used to be a horse, and that's strength based and other experiences.
There's also the possibility, I don't know exactly. Some of our more traditional methods of gaining a first level might work for you since you didn't use them to gain your first level. I'm not really sure. That is just speculation on my part.
And what would that be?
That would be more along the lines of regular sparring and training as you would normally do. Arden can help you with that. Arden practically raised all of us, so he's very adept at training.
I look over, expecting to see a look of long suffering.
You make an insight check.
I was going to say, I would like to make an insight check to see. Yeah, not quite like the same thing, but I want to know how he's been this whole conversation. Does it seem like we're talking too much, or he's surprised we're getting as far as we are, or just what's going on?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Gosh, these negatives are killing me.
And yet.
This one's a plus, but I'm looking at how many negatives I have, and I'm like,
Gotcha.
Completely impassive. His poker face is impenetrable.
What role is that again?
An insight.
I would like to try, even though I'm probably going to do worse.
I'm just.
+2. Let's see.
I guess I may as well too, if that's all right.
Absolutely. Everyone is welcome to make an insight check.
I'm just like, I can't get anything from him. Like, that's a good poker face. And I'm like,
That's a dirty 20.
seems like I'm going to be doing Lady Gaga for him tonight.
My horse eyes see all. The horse eyes work like the Sharingan, but not.
Did you have to kill your brother?
Yes.
You, Charlie, pick up on the fact that he is keeping all of his reactions inside because specifically of his wariness of Queen Mara. That in her presence, he is the most controlled you have ever seen him. Even though he's usually been a pretty collected and in control of his emotions guy, this is an extra level where he's like, I am making myself as invisible in the scene as possible so that she does not have a reason to have her attention on me.
So it's like Aang in front of the Face Stealer from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Sure.
Are you accusing the Queen of being the Face Stealer?
No, but I attribute that level of control to that.
Yeah.
I get a tomboy in my horse eye. Just kidding. No, I don't.
Yes. So I'm sure Arden can help you with that. And this as well. I mean, he's been through the training, grew up here. He'll be able to help you. He might take a little more convincing, he's not particularly well socialized as children. But that's why I'm hoping having a few companions that he's not trying to kill, that are also not trying to kill him, will be good for him.
Mm-hmm.
I really would like for someday us to be able to be in the same room to speak again without fear of either of us killing the other. I don't know if it'll be possible, but I would like for that to be the case. You can tell him that if you want. I don't know how he'll take it.
May I ask, is there inherent danger, like, is it simply the politics of it, or is there something, lack of a better term, like supernaturally affecting?
Are we cursed to murder our family when we see them?
Mm-hmm.
No. No, we are merely raised that way, unfortunately. It is. I would like to be able to trust him not to put a knife to my throat if he were in the same room as me.
Understandable.
Anyone who's looking at my notebook while I'm taking notes just sees me write the word valid in all caps and underline it.
You say valid?
Yeah, just valid.
But I don't want to risk it unless I'm quite sure, because if he did attempt anything, I would have no choice but to kill him.
Right.
Or die, I suppose.
Which understandable why you would not choose that either.
I'm not fully prepared to do that. No, I care for my brother, but I am the queen, and we can't be allowing that to just get thrown around willy-nilly. Are there any other questions I can help you all with before I take my leave?
None that I can think of at this time.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure if you do, Arden and Lucas will be more than happy to help you. I would recommend, at least at the beginning here, staying on castle grounds while you get things figured out. Otherwise, you already have discovered the danger of the Tandem Woods, so don't need to warn you about that. I'm very excited to see what you all are capable of. Welcome to Poland.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I do just an insight check, just kind of on, I mean, more on like her, she's explained herself, but sort of, do I trust that she's been telling the truth?
Sure. We're going to make an insight check for that.
That's a 22.
Awesome. Yeah, so she hasn't necessarily lied in anything that she's been saying, but however, you get the sense that there are definitely things she's downplaying, like she has much more of a plan and many more chess moves planned, essentially, than she's letting on. She's turned this into a casual conversation where for her it is still very much political maneuvering, and there is a big picture in her mind that you guys are part of, but she is not divulging.
Does it look like she's about to leave?
Yes, she is standing.
Okay. I'm gonna cue up a song for right as she's leaving the room.
Well, you do see her start to cast a spell as though she's going to be leaving magically.
Oh, well that makes this a lot less effective. Then if that's what happens, then I'll have it queued up and I'll just look a little like, oh, that didn't work. And I'll still play it after she leaves, but it's a lot less effective.
Yes, she does teleport away.
I was going to play the song "King and Queens" by Ava Max, which, if you guys don't know, it's a really good song.
I'm so sorry for ruining that.
No, that's actually super perfect in a world with music.
I don't know that song.
It's
I
a
think
really
I love
good
it.
song. And it just felt like a good one to play, but it doesn't have the same potency if she's not like walking out of the room to go hop in her carriage or whatever. By the way, did she teleport by herself, or was there someone who came out of nowhere, cast a spell, and she left?
She appeared to cast a spell using a piece of jewelry she's wearing.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Arden looks at all of you. He's like, wow. That was interesting.
You were
Yeah.
very restrained during that entire meeting.
It wasn't about me.
I know.
I start playing the song anyways. I'm just like, well, I guess someone should
You
let
and your
him know. He
infernal
can come in here.
devices.
I just look at him and I go, listen, I won't show you any more fun TV shows anymore if that's what you want. Just thinking back to all the shows I've showed him, even the ones I hate, like the movie Spirits.
You came into my stall and would just have movies up so I could watch them. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Movies played by the devil, or
Dang, this would have been it would have been a really poignant song for her to walk out and hear. Dang, I forgot about magic because I'm not from this world.
Anyway, I'm gonna go quickly find some grass. I only have 24 hours to eat as much as I possibly can.
I'm gonna say there's probably a courtyard. Ask someone to guide you, I guess.
Yes, there are many courtyards. Any of the servants will take you to them.
And am I allowed to eat the grass from there?
There is not a rule prohibiting it.
Would the queen be upset if I remove some of the grass from her beautiful courtyards?
No, these are the training ground courtyards. They're not usually, at least not when there's training going on, they're not usually that pristine.
Oh, okay, perfect.
This is like
Off I go.
where the royal children get sent to be raised to kill each other, you know?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Although, you know, different situation now, I guess.
So, Arden, is the spoon thing like her queenly preference, or was that because they didn't want anything sharp that we could use if we decided to not be cordial?
That is the standard here when there's multiple people dining in an attempt to keep meals from turning into murderous brawl.
Okay, so this is just a really violent world. Gotcha.
This is specifically the building and the dining room where for the royal children who are being raised to kill each other. The
Unfortunate.
spoons are specific to this building.
Yeah, I would like to ask you a flavor question, and you are totally allowed to say no. It's just so I have a spell called Whisper's Darkstaff. It's a cantrip that allows me to make what is essentially just a really big, like a 7-foot long, like
I'm
staff
familiar with the spell.
made from shadow stuff.
Yeah,
Since it's a
I know the
cantrip,
spell.
could I flavor it to where like I could use it to make like a fork or something like that every now and then? Not like to do damage with or anything, but like, but also maybe to do damage with, like just, you know, if I'm making shadow stuff in the form of something, if I just kept the damage stuff the same, could I not use it to make something at least, you know, similar?
Okay. So the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, that cantrip does necrotic damage, right?
Yes, when it does damage.
Right. So you make a fork, you stab your food, and it's been dealt necrotic damage. It is
Okay,
not
you know
food
what? I
anymore.
see exactly what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying. And that totally makes more sense than yeah, no, actually I would like to take that back and wipe that from the record. Could I instead use it to make a chair with 7 foot worth of wood? No, I'm good. I was like, dang it, I was hoping for some versatility, but when you said it out loud, I was like, ah, yes. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely necrotic. No, yeah,
If
that
it was
makes
made-
perfect sense.
Different kinds of damage I might have been more willing on, but necrotic damage specifically to your food.
No, you're definitely, that's, no, I get you, that makes perfect sense.
Great. You're welcome to like attempt it, but Gerald would notice immediately that he just rotted his food.
Oh, wait. On that same line, if I touch someone's food with a fork or a knife or like a long toothpick, not toothpick, like a chopstick or something made from this canned shrimp, it would just instantly rot their food, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to keep that mechanic for some point down the road. I have to find a way to use it.
Arden like watches you do this. He's like, that was quite a creative attempt.
I'm so sorry. I'm not going to eat this.
No.
Stop.
You forgot. He just removes your plate and moves it down the table a ways.
Everyone just watched me try and make a fork because I hate using a spoon on, I don't know, whatever really soft mutton or whatever is on the table, and you just watch me immediately make the meat go rancid, and I just go, "Aw, you dang."
In future meals, I will instruct that we have regular cutlery here. This is sort of just the default setting that was set up.
No, understandable. I figured it was something.
Lucas has been the only one. I mean, obviously not the only one living here, but the only one in danger of. Yeah. All the siblings have been dead for a while, so he has not just been using spoons.
Oh, that's
There is
so
other
very good.
cutlery here. Just put away whenever there's a risk.
That's very fair.
Not that there's ever zero with the children. Even with spoons, they can get very violent, but it's better.
Right. I'm assuming you've sent someone's been dispatched to get him here
Yes.
now. Okay.
I'm sure he will be arriving shortly.
Is it rude for us to finish eating without him, or to just should we wait? What's proper?
You know, I'm not entirely sure.
I'm glad it's not just us.
This is a rather unique situation.
I look him dead in the eyes and just super deadpan go, really? This is a unique situation.
I mean, as you heard, usually realm hoppers are here on purpose. So you are all very much a conundrum.
Gerald, may I borrow your player's handbook? I need to look up what it says about my class anyway.
You're a barbarian, right?
No, I'm a monk.
You're a monk. Sorry, I'm still like focused on. You can see my eyes looking at the rotted meat across the table. I'm like, okay, can't be as creative as I'd hoped. And I like flip to the monk. I'm like, what's your subclass?
We're level 1. We don't have subclasses.
I got a subclass.
You have a subclass at level 1?
Warlocks don't technically have subclasses. They have like a type.
Tax?
Like yeah, well, it's not a pack specifically. It's your type of warlock. So like I'm a clockwork soul, so I get that first level.
I thought
But-
you were a sorcerer.
Sorcerer, sorry, not a warlock. I'm a sorcerer with clockwork soul. I was thinking about Lucas. Yeah, I'm a sorcerer with the clockwork soul. So you get your type of sorcery, like your lineage, in the beginning. So I'm just like trying. He's just like yeah. So yeah, I open up to the monk part and I go. So this is the 2014 5th edition. I don't know whether this world is 2024 or what exactly is.
Well, I'm just using it for baseline assumptions. Even if they're totally wrong, it's at least a starting point.
I like pull up. I'm like looking at the chart that it gives, and it's like, well, you got a D4 for your martial arts. So when you punch people, it's punchy, I guess. You get unarmored defense. So you're better off without armor than I am. I'm just gonna die if someone hits me really hard. That's gonna suck. And I go, you were in the military though, right? Like, is that the martial arts that you know here? No. And I'm like trying to think of like, do I know how he lost? Would your character have let everyone know how his legs got the way they were, or am I relying on office gossip on how you lost your legs?
You know, like it was around for a while. It was a car accident.
Gotcha. Then
You're
I
over,
don't
you're one
say
of
the
those people
martial arts
assuming
thing.
all amputees are vets.
It's just one of those things that if you're in a workplace where there's like a lot of rumors and someone doesn't say what happened, you know someone's like, I heard he was in Iraq and there was an IED and that's the rumor going around about poor Harry or something, and he's just like, no, I got in a car wreck. What?
No, nope, it was a car accident.
Okay, yeah. Then I don't say the martial arts thing, and I go, so did you do like martial arts beforehand or like? Because we don't really know how we got our specific classes. And I go, we always know Charlie was a grumpy horse, so I guess that makes sense as barbarian.
I don't know if there was any. I was only vaguely into fitness after with all the physical therapy and started looking into going to skate parks in a wheelchair. Didn't really do it much. I just started looking into it.
Gotcha. I was like, well, here's, and I've got it open, and I hand you it opened up to the monk section.
Mostly, I'm just reading that flavor text at the beginning.
Ah, her fists as blur as they do now. It's like, all right.
If we're waiting for the prince, I might as well do something. Although this is pretty good food.
Yeah. I'm like, can I get a second helping?
Yes.
I
The
won't.
previous
I
plate has
won't
been cleared
necrotic.
away. Another plate was put in front of you.
I say thank you to whoever brought it. I'm like, thank you so much. And then I look at
You do see on Arden's face an expression of someone who has parented many, many chaotic children in this room.
I look at Arden and I'm like, do you guys say thank you to I don't know. What exactly are we here? Because what is the hierarchy with what? He's just as flustered sounding as I seem right now. He's just like, what are we right now? I know we're here at the training ground. She wants us to train, but it also sounds like she wants us to kind of befriend Lucas. So what's your suggestion on etiquette?
My suggestion on etiquette
Yeah,
towards Lucas
in general for us.
in general.
Yeah.
Like we've been saying, we're working on lots of assumptions for how stuff should work.
Yeah, we don't
Right.
know where we sit in society here, technically.
You are levelers and honored guests of the Queen. You do not need to worry yourselves with commoners or servants. I don't think that's a concern.
I'm less concerned about worrying myself with them, but more about, is there things we shouldn't do? Are they going to be alarmed if we try and interact with them? Is it going to be awkward and stiff? Like,
Probably, because you are from another world and you are much more powerful than them and could very easily kill them, and they will not know if you are planning to do that.
do we stick out just because of that? Or is it also, I mean, I look down and I go, is there a way we can get clothes normal to
Yes.
okay, thank goodness. Because
We're working on that currently.
perfect.
Wardrobes are being assembled for all of you. Don't worry about that yet. You will be less visually obvious, except understand everyone here knows who you are.
I mean,
Yes.
If you don't look like you're from another world, they know.
wait, what do you mean they know? Because word of mouth is
The
spreading,
servants
or
here.
you can. Okay, yes, the servants here.
In this building. Specifically in this building, people who saw us arrive today. And then the servants here are going to know who you are. You're welcome to talk to them. You're welcome to befriend them, talk to them, and interrogate them. Whatever it is you're thinking of doing, I guess. Try not to kill all the staff. That'd be really inconvenient.
They were, however, hired to be here, so I guess they're somewhat used to the risk of working here.
There is some risk working here. Lower in recent years, at least
Fair.
until Mara has any children, I suppose. Except I don't know exactly what her plan will be for that, so I guess we'll find out.
Did we see a wedding ring on her hands?
You saw a lot of rings on her hands.
Did any of them look like a wedding ring? Because I'm assuming she has like magic rings and things. Because, like,
We don't
You
even
do not
know.
know what a wedding ring would look like in this world.
that's fair. But what if I was going off of my assumptions from our world?
No.
Okay. How old is she?
She's 27.
Oh, interesting. My character's the exact age. No, never mind. He's 23. I had a different character who was 27.
She's late 20s.
I just go, after he's made the children come, I to go, okay, so if she has children, so she's like married or betrothed. How many different like kingdoms are there? Is that a thing? Do you guys have a map? Can we see a map and like get a brief explanation after dinner of at least
Yes.
the world? Okay, perfect. Because we're kind of going into this line.
Why do you say
understand that.
kind of?
There's
And I point to the book in your hand and I go, because kind of.
Kind of.
I'll show you a map and introduce you to the basics of the region.
Excellent. Thank you.
Perfect.
At this point, as you guys are discussing and eating and stuff, Lucas does arrive, and he looks very annoyed to be this late to dinner.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hi. Thanks. I live here.
I know, but we've been here waiting for you. And she didn't kill us, so welcome.
Congratulations on her not killing you.
We do like that outcome, yes.
She wants you to know that she also doesn't want to have to kill you. So take that as you may.
He just sits down and starts eating. He's not trying to look at you guys and talk to you.
All right.
Oh my
See him go
God.
back.
Great, now he's gonna pout.
Oh, by the way, there's
Well-
probably still music playing when he walks in. It's just on shuffle now at this point. So it's not even bardcore, it's just playing music.
Did Charlie go outside? Yeah, Charlie went outside to find grass, didn't he? Oh yeah, in the courtyard.
He's out in the
I'm on all
courtyard.
fours in the courtyard.
Eating grass.
This is not going to turn out well.
Is the courtyard visible from where we are, or is it like we gotta walk around and go see?
It's not too hard for you to find, but it's not visible from the dining room.
Gotcha.
They don't want people sniping into here.
Whenever any of you are ready, I can show you to where you'll be staying.
That would be great. I hope that there's not stairs.
There are rooms with no stairs leading to them.
Thank you. I can
But there are stairs in the building.
good. Like, the stairs are fine. I'm just hoping to not have to deal with stairs. I can deal with stairs.
I look at Harry and I just go, I mean, maybe you'll level up faster if you're just walking on your hands everywhere up the stairs.
That sounds vaguely entertaining, actually.
I mean, it feels monk-ish.
Monkey.
Racist.
Like,
Oh. No.
All monks are monkeys to you.
You shut up right now.
I guess would that be classist?
yeah, I
Classist.
suppose that would be classist.
You're not even here. You're
Arden
eating
can.
grass.
It's true, I
Uh,
am.
Charlie's not eating grass. Arden stands to bring you guys to your rooms. He does before he goes. He looks at Lucas and he says, "You should know, your sister expects you to help them train without killing any of them." Lucas just glares at him, and then Arden's just like, "Well, I'll show you to your rooms."
Power off the music, and I follow him.
Ew.
Good news is, seems like Lucas has agreed to help you train without killing you.
That is good.
I appreciate
I would.
this.
Hopefully, he stands by that decision in the morning.
Hope so.
Like tomorrow, you can just run through the castle, blasting Eye of the Tiger. That should get him in a good mood, right?
I was actually going to go to the library. What time of day is it right now?
It's evening, but it's not super late. It's like 6:30 p.m.
Okay. I was going to say, after this, I'm probably going to see if I can go by the library. I want to cross-reference some things and test some things from this book versus the writings in the castle.
Yeah, so Arden shows you guys to various rooms. They're very impressive, lavish rooms. These are rooms intended for the royal children to grow up in, essentially. So you're getting the rooms of royalty here. Nobody else usually lives here.
How many rooms?
They've given you all rooms.
Are all the rooms are near each other without the stairs? Because I would ask if okay, good. Because I was gonna say if not, I was gonna be like, can I stay down by Harry just in case? It feels like it'd be a bad thing to leave the guy without legs by himself, whereas everyone else would be like up the stairs. It just feels like separating the party a little too early. Again,
Yeah, they've assigned your rooms next to each other, and so you each have your one where it has like a bedroom and a closet and a dressing room and a bathroom type apartment in it. They're all near each other on the ground floor.
Question about the bathroom. Is it a chamber pot or is it magical flushing? Is it
Seems to have enchanted plumbing.
gosh, thank goodness.
nice?
Does there appear to be any?
Bathing.
I don't want to.
Bathing things?
Huh?
Are you gonna
Any
ask
what?
about bathing stuff?
No, I was
Faucets
going
are
to
just
ask if they
decanters
have
of endless water.
if they seem to use toilet paper. I don't want to gunk up their magical plumbing.
Magical
With-
bidet.
Make an investigation check.
Like
Because
I
I
remember.
brought a roll of toilet paper from the building, but
Yeah.
That's so
did.
funny.
I remember going on exchanges and always thinking D&D 3.5 use magic device. How do I use the shower? There were
Did you
some
say-
showers.
You get a decanter of endless
Investigation?
water, you put an attachment on the head of it so it turns into, so it's a shower head, and then you just turn it over and then you have an infinite shower.
I would just
I forget.
figure it's like prestidigitation.
Yeah, I there were some that had like I forget which apartment it was, but it had like 4 different levers or knobs, and I'm like, which does what?
That's fair.
that's a 9 to investigation.
Yeah, you have no idea what they do about that. You know,
All right.
do you need toilet paper? You
There's
see
3 seashells.
towels and things, but you're not sure if they're building for that.
Cool.
The questions we get with an Isekai campaign.
Right.
Love it.
Right. And then we've each got our own room. Are we sharing any rooms or?
You have all been given your own rooms. You're welcome to distribute yourselves among them as you wish, but there are 4 rooms, 4 individual like chambers.
Are we on the east or the west side of the castle? Or the north
West.
or the south? We're on the west? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out when I'll have when in the day I'll have to put out my power pack to be charged.
Incredible.
Well, Gerald, we can have whatever dance party this evening at my room.
All right, sounds good to me. I go, Art, you're more than welcome to come along and make sure we're not doing anything out of the order. And then I wink at him.
Is this dance party a nightly ritual of yours?
We decided last night that it was going to be.
I see. I wasn't sure at the time if you were serious.
Camaraderie is very important, and team building is necessary, especially when your entire team has to work well together in a completely new reality than what you're used to. So, gotta keep the morale up.
My manuals were full of team building exercises, but I don't have any of my manuals here with me. Manager manual.
I said, I've got the only manual we need.
This is true to an extent.
Well, I will leave you all to your camaraderie.
Right.
But if you do need anything, any of the servants can probably help you or find me if you require my assistance.
Sure.
I would be careful about wandering around and poking around too much just because you do not know how this world works. This is a building intended to help people hone their skill.
That's why I'm
trapped.
going to the library.
Lovely.
So, exercise extra caution there, please.
I consider, I'm like, are we gonna get booby trapped books? And then
I'm
before I could even say anything aloud, my eyes get wide and I look at Harry and I go, secret passages? And I get that's all I say, and my eyes get real big.
Please refrain from getting lost in the secret passages if you manage to open any of them.
Secret tunnel.
I look at him and I just go, I'm really good at escape rooms.
I could not
Look.
hear you.
I just
Yeah,
look
you
at
died there.
I look at him and I just go, I'm really good at escape rooms.
That's when there's hints and other things, not when they're deliberately trying to hide it and not expose it somehow.
Well,
Well, I will accompany a buddy system. I will accompany you to the library. June, are you coming with us to the library, or are you going to get settled in your room or something?
I think I'm gonna get settled. Well, I might come find you. What about
Okay.
you, Charlie?
Well, I'm there with you.
She turns and we just go, Charlie's not here again. He's eating grass.
That's right.
Next time we see him, his mouth is going to be stained green.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
well,
where is our horse?
I
Charlie?
just told you I'm eating grass.
No,
No.
Juniper.
Juniper. The one who's still a horse.
Yes, she was escorted to the stables.
that's good.
Good.
So you were all going to the library?
Yes, don't worry. We're not going to do anything too chaotic or crazy. I won't even play music in there.
Maybe I should. And then Lucas comes up behind him and is like, nah, don't worry about it. Let him go to the library. I'm sure they can handle books.
Okay. I'm going to look at Gerald and say, do you remember Harry Potter 1?
I go, oh yeah,
No.
I do.
Wait, was that 1 or 2? No, that was 1.
What's the book that bit people?
No, the book that screamed.
Well, there's a
Oh,
book
I
that
think
screams. I think the third one is the book that bit people. No,
Yeah, that's
You're thinking, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Monster Book of Monsters.
yeah.
I was talking about going to the restricted section.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was thinking of. We don't have an invisibility cloak, but it's fine.
You don't have an invisibility cloak.
Listen, bub, my birthday is coming up, but no, okay, no. So yeah, no, let's.
Well, we're going to go to the library and I guess try not to die.
I'm gonna drop off my things first, and I'll do a quick check to see if there is any service here.
Oh,
ahead,
that's a
make
good question.
Everybody who's checking your phones, make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I would make an Arcana check. See if any of my
What is
friends
my
are jealous.
Arcana?
Oh, that's not bad for a +0. Why
Yeah.
didn't I get that when
Oh,
I was trying to
nice.
perceive things?
No service.
Nobody got
And-
service. All
No
right.
service. No new messages. Nothing.
All right.
Okay.
I shut my phone off so that it's. I mean, again, so that it stays
Yeah.
at full power. It's just like
Mhm.
powered it on,
Gerald?
turned it off.
You need to learn the spell reception.
I don't think that's a spell, but if I learn any sort of electricity-based spell, we might be able to use it if we can figure out how to
Shocking
safely.
grasp?
I was gonna say, ooh, maybe we'd have to. I'd have to practice with that one.
And you would need something on which to practice. And I'll start rolling down the hallway.
I start following behind.
You have received directions to the library, so if that's where you're going, you can.
Yes,
Sweet.
that's where I'm going.
I don't necessarily know how this would work. No, I do know how it would work. So I would like to sorry, my wife's scared. I love you, honey. Good night.
Hi, Kimmy.
Marxist love.
Hello.
So I would like to, and you could say no, that this doesn't work at all, but this is how I would attempt to do it as we're going. Because if this place is laced with traps, like I'm kind of not hoping per se, but like am expectant of, I would like to use the thaumaturgy cantrip. Because of the different things it can do, it can like instantaneously open, unlock doors and windows, things like that. You can use it to like, candles on or off, shake things.
Mhm.
So, in a sense, like going slowly enough as we're going along to like keep my eyes out for any sort of like traps and see if maybe like not preemptively set them off if I see them, but to like wiggle a button every now and then, or like a candle, like a torch or sconce. See if they do anything, even if they're slightly out of reach.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for watching for that.
I will assist.
Oh, thank gosh! Investigation is also bad for me. Everything is bad for me.
Well, no, wait. Mine is a +0. What's yours?
+0.
Okay.
Did anyone come to retrieve me, the horse?
No.
Okay, then I start wandering the facility.
Oh no. That's a 15.
Oh no.
A 15 for checking for traps and things. You do notice few places that are off of the path that you're taking. So, like, if you're headed towards the library, there's a few like other hallways that if you go that way, or if you go up a set of stairs or something, then there would be a trap that way. But the main direction, sort of the main thoroughfare that you're on, seems pretty clear up.
Is Arden still with us?
Nope. After Lucas said that, he let you go.
Okay. Were we given any directions or anything about where not to go in this castle?
Nope.
Good for tour on the western side.
I lean closer to Harry and I go, all right, so that direction is traps, and I just point him out and I go, so if we want to go exploring later, since nothing was stated about not exploring, no rules have been laid out other than try not to die. So just, if we do go those ways, keep that in mind.
Look. I don't know if statistically if I've used up my luck not dying, or if I'm just persistently lucky. Think about it.
All right.
I don't know.
Fair enough, though. Fair enough.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
Okay, so you guys are headed to the library, not taking any of the detours with traps?
Yeah, no, making sure
No.
not to take any of the detours or traps yet. But I've made notes of those two or three that you put that I saw.
Yes. If we do see any of the staff, we
You
Yeah,
see some
room-
wandering around doing their jobs, leaving you alone.
trying to think of how to phrase this correctly. I might let this person pass without bothering them, as I try and think of how to make sure that Charlie knows where his room is. You know what? With the next one after that, I might ask them if there's a way, if they know if our long-haired companion was told about his room. Because he was not.
You speak to them and they immediately freeze and are staring at you wide-eyed. Person is, I'm sure Arden is making sure that everyone is accounted for, but I can make double sure for you.
That would be nice. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And he leaves very quickly.
I look at him and I go, nice. You're scaring the locals.
Look, Okay, did you ever watch any of the stuff by Divine Comedy?
No.
The BYU based one of the BYU based comedy groups.
So not Studio C.
It's same people at the time.
It's the group that sprung Studio C.
Maybe.
There's one of the skits where was it? No, not Whitney. I forget which one it was, but she was at least vaguely pregnant, and they were playing it up, like pointing it at people as if it was a loaded gun, like,
Oh wait.
give me what I want.
This does.
Was it
kinda
like
sound
Lady
familiar.
Shadow or something?
Yeah, I think it might have been that.
Lady Shadow is like the spy, except she's pregnant, and so then it's like,
Vaguely. And I think there was a musical one as well where they played that same card.
Yeah, because there was a Studio C thing with a person named Lady Shadow being pregnant. Like I do know that one.
Yes, that's what I feel like. I'm just walking around holding a gun and asking people for directions to the library. That's what's going on.
Is that what you saying it like that?
That's how it feels, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. You think we could? You think we could find like an artificer or like a smith, and walk them through how to make a basic gun? Never mind. I already brought up that idea.
Look, focus on making mayonnaise first, and then you can work on guns.
Mayonnaise is really easy. It's just eggs and oil.
Well, there's
like
so
lemon.
many. There's so many manga where they come over and they make mayo, and all of a sudden everyone's falling all over.
You know,
them.
that's fair. This is like a medieval kind of society. They probably don't season. How was the food season, DM? What did we eat? And how was it seasoned?
It seemed very nicely seasoned. Plenty of salt, plenty of herbs.
I just go as
We're in a palace.
it feels like Well, yeah, even though we're in a palace, like not all palaces were seasoned. Remember, it was a royal who accidentally created a sandwich, the Earl of Sandwich, when he was just too lazy and he didn't want to have to he didn't want to make eating hard while he was playing like cards with other nobles. So, like, innovation comes at times in ease and things like that, but also, like, seasoning still wasn't super common unless they were trying to hide like rottenness and stuff. But we'll have to. I don't know. Maybe we'll spend tomorrow in the kitchen figuring out what they've got. Also,
Well, I feel like if we go in the kitchen, we'll be like scaring them a lot because that is like
they're going to be scared of us
strictly their
regardless.
domain. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be scared of us regardless, and at least that way we'll know what kind of foods are here.
We could go asking about allergens.
We could, or the only type of soda I can even think of knowing how to make slightly is like root beer. So we could also work on
That's
that.
assuming they have sassafras. But
Or-
yeah, that
or
one would.
You don't need sassafras. Modern day root beer is licorice roots and spearmint. So we could work on something. We could do like a weird herbal tea thing. Anyways, that's a different thing. Are we at the library yet?
You're pretty sure
Okay.
there are some large double doors ahead of you with a plaque overhead. You can't read the plaque though.
What so it's not an infernal?
It's not.
What language? For players, what language is it in? Just so we can make sure we don't know it.
Terran?
Terran?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, don't know that one.
Giant.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the elementally
Common.
kind of language.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't know that one.
Well, this was the directions. I'm gonna take a triple look at the doorknob or handle.
Go ahead and make a
Yeah.
perception check.
Checking for traps.
While he's doing that, I am. I'll give him a hand. I'll give him the help action.
Okay.
Yay!
Roll with advantage.
Oh, good.
This door is not trapped or locked.
Ah,
Perfect.
good. Will you go ahead and open the door because doors are a pain.
I open the door.
Great. Everybody make a perception check. Everyone who's at that door anyway, which I think might be all three if June was with you.
I'm probably in a completely different part of the complex.
Non-nat one. So it's a dirty one. Just say.
Cool.
And I got a 14.
Great. So Harry and June, as you guys, the door opens and you look in, and this is a really big library. It has massive shelves. There are ladders on wheels. There are cases of scrolls. There are statues. There are a mosaic on the floor. A couple of the pieces of the floor glow when this door is opened, and 2 creatures are summoned. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, yay! I'm just going to yell for Charlie. I'm just going to yell Charlie's name.
Charlie!
Charlie, he bit me. Charlie
that's what I
bit me.
He's bit my finger.
Ouch, Charlie, that really hurt.
I leap and bound at high speed to my friends.
In a couple of rounds.
What is this?
I'm going on all
Absalom?
fours to go faster. That's what I do when I'm dashing.
At least this isn't totally Absalom again. Running through those passageways. Alright.
Hey, do you guys remember when we first started that campaign and Surgeon was just a funny guy who had a crush on one of the party
Aw.
members?
And the fan club? Oh, the fan club. Before we knew it was nefarious.
Before it was nefarious.
I just think that's so crazy to think about because I forget that a lot when I think about that campaign. And then you think about like the very first time we met him, and he was just a little scribe, like clerk, like guy that we were just like, and this guy is a handsome elf who's in love with Absalom and the head of the fan club. And Cookie's just over there like, and he's going to murder all of time. Oh,
No.
I think that was a different. Like, that wasn't Surgeon.
he was
Oh, no.
not necessarily Surgeon. He was the guy who.
Ceramic. It was
Sir
Sir
Amic.
Amic.
Yeah, didn't Sir
Yeah,
Amic
Sir
end up
Amic.
becoming Surgeon, or like we found out they were the same person or something?
No,
So
I don't
Surgeon
think
was your
Surgeon, they just
rival.
both worked for the society.
Right. Sorry, I wasn't thinking Surgeon.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay. Excellent.
Wait, I'm not-
You guys, with your earthling knowledge would recognize these things pretty easily. 2 gargoyles have been summoned into the library.
Hey, what?
Gargoyles.
Ah, lovely.
And Harry, you're first.
All right. Cool. Gargoyles. Which means that crossbow would not be the best idea. I think. I think that piercing doesn't do a whole lot, but bludgeoning is the way to go. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna punch rocks.
You're hoping.
I'm going to roll at one of them and just kind of do one hard shove and let inertia take care of the rest and
Sure. Roll your attack.
roll into a punch. I need a freaking a quarterstaff or something to increase my reach. My unarmed strike. Yes.
I wonder if I can cantrip give you my quarterstaff, my magical quarterstaff. Interesting.
That's a 19 to hit.
Ooh, that hits. Roll your damage.
Nice. Not bad.
Nice. Okay,
Five,
for the
10.
damage dealt.
I make another attack because I can do that.
Nice.
Actually, that gift looks very cool.
It's impressive how he's doing that.
Yeah.
It is impressive. Makes my wrists hurt.
Mhm.
It's fair.
That's a 21 to hit.
Nice, that hits as well.
I am punching rocks.
Yep.
Ooh,
Nice.
max damage.
Voice.
Whack, whack.
Okay.
Ow, my hands.
All right, is that your whole turn?
What I'm going to do is. So there's 2 gargoyles in here, you said?
Yeah, there's 2 gargoyles.
Are they placed relative to each other, or what's going on there?
They're about 10 feet apart from each other. And they're like 15 feet inside the door.
Okay, so
This-
I'm going to Ah. Can't really strafe in a wheelchair. But I'm going to kind of work my way so that I have the two of them in a line, essentially, so that I'm on the outside of it.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
that I'm like opposite of surrounded.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, sounds good. Next is Gerald.
Oh, that's me.
It is.
Before I do any attack, I go, oh, that script's definitely the Dwarvish alphabet, but I don't know that. Just like I've been thinking the whole time, like, that was one of the first things he was going to do. He's going to compare it to all the alphabets he's got. Okay, and then, so you punched one,
Yes.
right?
Twice.
Twice. How does the one he's punched twice look now?
How do my hands look?
Ooh. It's not like it's to half health or bloodied or anything, but that was a significant amount of damage to deal on with just 2 punches. So some of the this thing's made of stone, and some of that stone has blown off from being impacted. There's stone dust in the air and gravel on the ground around it.
Okay. Does the
Harry hit it pretty hard.
he hit it hard, so we could tell it took damage. Does it look like real damage, or like we might have to do this a few times?
Does it look like what?
Does it look like it's really damaged, or does it look like we're gonna have to do this a few more times?
Oh, it's gonna need several more hits.
Okay.
Those were pretty good punches, but this thing is also not a total pushover.
Yeah, I'm just trying to gauge whether I'm gonna be all right, we split up between them, or we focus on one and then the next. That's just what I'm trying to figure out right now. He's up close and personal. I know that June, who is with us, is a bard, which would mean anything she does is either buff or range. And since I am technically strength-based, gosh, I hate
Strength-based
this
sorcerer?
character. Yeah. Don't ask me why I did it the way I did it, because I don't.
Like we need our other frontliner here, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know why I built myself the way I did. I could swear I had some of these stats in different places. I might have to examine them after this and figure out why I did what I did, or if it was an accident. So, yeah, that's that. So what I'm gonna do is, since I saw your physical damage did pretty well, but your hits also seems like you did good hits, so I can't quite gauge if they're easy to hit or not. I guess my lowly level 1 self, I'm so squishy that I'm scared to go forward. But I need to hit things. Well, I guess I'll just die, I guess. So I'll walk up. So you went to the one to the left or the right?
The right.
The right? Okay. So this is going to sound crazy. Give me reach. Damn it. Okay. I was really hoping that would work. So what I'll do is, how far away? This is just in the door, right? It's not like a full 30-foot deal to get into where these guys are.
No. It's about, you guys were at the door and they're 15 feet in.
They're 15 feet in. And how far away from each other are they?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, so either way they can get to one another. Is this like an open space, or are there stacks? Is this a big... I'm just trying to figure out how much room we have once we're in there. Because I don't want to get I don't want to be I go up next to the one that, Harry's at, and there's a bookshelf behind me on either side, so now I'm trapped and getting my face beat in.
There's a big open space in the center where there's a big open space in the center of this room where they have been summoned. You'll be okay.
Q. Yeah, I'm gonna go up next to Charlie. I'll use 15 feet.
Next to Harry.
Harry, yes, not Charlie. I leave. I go to where Charlie is. I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. I shut the door. No. I just I look at June. He's dead. Oops. No. I go up next to Harry, and I do my one attack. I cantrip cast Whisper's Dark Staff.
Okay.
And that's a 23 to hit. I think that hits
That hit.
canonically. Perfect. Not that it does super much damage. I wish Dungeon Master will also let you roll damage on it. But whatever. 6. Bludgeoning. Alright, I don't have damage for that. And so that's 4 necrotic damage. And then I not quite well, I don't know what its range is, damn it. I ruined my own plan. Yep, I am my turn now, I guess, because now I'm within combat range. I'm an idiot. It's wonderful.
That 4 points of damage.
Yep, 4 points of necrotic damage, if that matters at all.
Okay. Awesome.
That ends
Okay.
my turn, yeah.
Next is the gargoyle's turn. You guys are right here, so he's just going to. Let's see. Harry dealt more damage, so he's going to try to bite him.
Oh, no.
That is. What? That's a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Whoa. Okay, so the bite misses, and then he's gonna try and swipe you with his claws. Even worse. Okay, you're safe. Whoa.
Whoa. Wait,
Crazy.
what was that?
Okay. Yeah, it snarls at you and tries to bite and swipe at you, but like misses. So, okay, June, you're up.
Cool. I guess I try and hit it with it's a short sword.
Who's that famous boxing guy who just like did a bunch of dodging and just like
Muhammad
on the
Ali?
rope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like that, but in a chair instead of up against the ropes.
That's a 9 to hit. That
That did not hit.
cool. I just like
Ah!
yeah, I just swing it and I don't even get close.
You realize you're not standing close enough to hit him.
Yeah. Go, you got it, I guess. And like do my inspiration to whoever happens to be closer to these things, I guess. Is that
Ooh, I think they're both pretty equidistant to the.
Gerald? You're on the wrong character? Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Dude!
It's not super different in build, but I forgot that I had 2 different Geralds in here. They're both
That's so
sorcerer.
funny.
It was when I was going between them. That's why I was like, why am I a strength build sorcerer? I'm gonna switch. God, this is so stupid. All my intelligence stuff is still the same though.
I'm so sorry. That's so funny. Yeah.
Well, I give you a bardic inspiration, kind of flailing. I'm like, you got this.
Wait, who are you bardic inspiring? Are you
You.
Oh, you know what? I need it. Thank you.
So 1d6 you can add to a d20 roll in the next 10 minutes.
Incredible. Okay, great. Now it's the other gargoyle's turn. And he is going to come over to attack Harry. And he got probably going to hit with this one.
It's really he's trying
22 to
to.
hit.
Oh, Harry, not me. Woo.
Yeah, for Harry. 22 to hit. Does that hit you?
22 will hit. Yeah.
Okie doke. That's 5 points of damage
Oof.
as it bites you.
I scream.
And then a 13.
That is my AC.
Oh, okay. It hits you with this one also.
Oh no!
With his claw.
Is he
And
dead?
deals 4 points of damage.
Oh no!
Okay. Yeah, I should have done this on the first one.
Are you down? Are you up? Are you?
So that was 5, and this next one is 4, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to use a reaction and use my Stone's Endurance feature,
Okay.
which will likely...
You only have.
It might be too early to...
If you have a reaction, right? Oh, I can't do anything to help you.
Plus my con mod. Okay, cool. Well, I reduced the damage by that total.
11.
Oh,
So
nice.
not. Oh, thank
You
gosh.
took no damage. Or you reduced the second hit, or are you reducing all of it?
That's a good question. It doesn't say. It says an injury and when you take damage.
Oh.
I don't
Okay,
know.
that's
If
only
it's-
one of them. You can pick which one.
I will take the 4 damage and
Okay.
not take the 5 damage.
Sounds good. All right.
Great. I now
Then
have 6 hit points.
we're at the end of the round, so I'm going to have Charlie roll initiative to see when he's going to get in here.
I just imagine that Charlie's gonna roll up with coconuts in hand, and he's like that movie I watched, like pop it, like in Monty Python.
Charlie.
You're muted, Charlie.
Charlie, you're muted.
Little do we know, he took cold medicine. He's passed out. Oh no!
Maybe that is what happened.
I'm texting him right now.
Sorry, I zoned out. What's happening? Am I there?
Roll initiative.
Yes, except
Oh,
for
okay.
God just got kicked off. Hang on.
Oh, equal exchange. Okay, hang on. Let me look.
Yeah,
At that.
right?
Please come in here, please.
Okay.
Not for me,
my.
for Harry, who is going to get hit again. But I'm also scared because the damage he's almost taken would have killed me. So I need you to get in here and save us.
I rolled a 6 for initiative.
That's honestly not that bad compared to how everyone else rolled for initiative. I'm gonna be very honest.
Yeah, because you rolled a 1 or something.
I, for my initiative, rolled a
June got a 4. Harry got a 21.
I got a 13, I think. Yeah, I got a 13.
Hello?
Now she's back on.
Maybe. Are you back?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay.
I rolled a 6 on initiative.
Okay. Cool. All right, we're back to Harry.
Yay! All right. This
Oh,
guy
also-
right-
A quick question. For me entering the space,
Mm-hmm.
there's a couple of things I can do that are interesting.
I like
I can do one of
like
two
trains.
things. Could I have entered the space invisibly? I have a feature that lets me do that.
Oh, I have the ring of invisibility. Damn it, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
It's a
you can do that.
feature. Yeah, as a robot. Okay, perfect. So one of you just sees the door fly open, then nothing happen.
Well, the door's
I don't think
already
the door
Also,
open.
it appears my phone has decided to just rapidly lose its battery, so I don't think it's going to be on for very long. So, actually, instead of starting our top of initiative round, we're going to wrap here
Okay.
as I watch the battery life of my phone tick down right now.
Oh boy.
Next week, we'll pick up with this encounter with the librarians.
Ooh, the librarians. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, my phone, since booting it up, has gone. Since I got on the phone call, it's gone from 21% to 11%, 10%. It is plugged in, and so I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh
But I'm
boy.
going to get off
You
so
might
that
be
I
a
can
bit
let it take a nap.
Might have been the reboot.
Eesh.
Bye.
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 Bye.